I was contacted by Red Ant to test and review their G2 earbuds. To get started, let's check out what is inside the box here. Comes with the extra sized earpieces, which is pretty standard in a set of earbuds. Looks like extra large, small, and normal. Now, this comes with two different sets of earbuds. So we'll talk about those in just a moment. That pair and this pair. And then inside of this bag, which is a little snap bag, actually has the cables. And then there's a little clip. Let's take a close look at each item that's in the box here. So the pouch we'll start with first. Very basic design pouch. Just has two clamps here on the side. Just opens and then pops shut. Nothing fancy, but a good place to store stuff you're not using, or even store the headphones when you're on the go. Next, the different size adjustment pieces for your ears. I believe that I'm going to be using the standard medium size, so we'll set these aside here for now as well. Now let's move on to the heads of the earbuds here. I believe there's not much difference in these. This pair over here has a bit of an angle piece to it, so it won't go into the ear straight on. And it also indicates left and right. Where these over here will be straight on, and there is no distinction between left and right. Each of them has the same attachment to the cords, and on the back, this one has logo, while this one has just a shiny piece. So, but the quality hopefully will be identical. We'll be testing that out. The clip, very cheaply made, but probably serves the purpose, so I may test that out as well. Now for the cord, typical jack down here, except you notice it has 3 bars instead of 2, which means it also has a microphone, which you can see here on this piece. It's got call answer, the hole there is microphone, and then it's got the plus to negative audio control, so you can adjust the volume. And the cord is flat, which they advertise as being a kink resistant, or it doesn't get tangled as bad. And to attach here, it does have indications for right and left, and also it's got a pretty tight fit there. So let me show you. So that's pretty good there. For the past 2 weeks, I've been testing out these headphones, and I like them a lot. So let me show you some of the tests that I've been running. They advertise a resistance to tangling because of the flat cables here. So let me just put these in the bag like you would typically. There we go. And now I'm going to pull them out and see how well they did. That's not bad. I mean, they're cables. They're going to get tangled some. But as far as getting knots in them, I've found them to be pretty much tangle-free, comparatively speaking. I have a different pair of headphones with the old-fashioned round cables, and they do get tangled and knotted very easily, so that's definitely a plus. As fit is concerned, I like the medium-sized rubber pieces for my ear. And also, I prefer the headphones that have the angle on them. That way, the cable comes out of the ear contour. So it's very easy to slip in. Now, one thing I noticed immediately was when I push these into my ear, there's what seems to be a static noise, but they're not plugged in. So I think what's happening is the little screen that's in there gets pushed just a little bit, and it sounds kind of like a very light crinkling of paper. so it does not seem to affect the function at all. It's just when you're putting them into the ear, they kind of make that crumbly sound. It sounds like electrical static, but it's not. The sound quality is crisp and clean, not too much bass, and it just seems to be pretty well balanced. So if you're looking for a very bassy set of earbuds, not these. But if you're looking for an overall general balanced sound, very good. Now I know that I can't play music through these that would be copyright, so here's some YouTube music for you to listen to. Okay, so maybe it's not the best test to have earbuds hooked up to a Rode mic. The cord length seems reasonable. I might like it just a little bit longer, but it's enough to put your music player in the pocket, and I'm about 5'11", so still plenty of room up here with this much slack. So not bad for my height. So far I've had no issues with the earpiece coming off of the cable. It seems to have quite a sturdy fit. It even swivels some and has not come loose. The volume adjustment knob works well. It's full whenever it's closest towards the earbud, and it's basically off once it's down towards the end of the cord. And so that's your range, is 0 to 100% in that little slide. Typically I keep it at 100 unless the song is really loud, then just tap it down a little bit. I'll show you the phone answering option here in a bit, but it's a one-touch answer and your microphone is just below that. So with the cell phone, you can use the one-button push phone call answering. So my mom's about to call, and I will show you how easy it is for that function. Here we go. She's calling. Hey there, can you hear me? All right, very good. It worked flawlessly. There you go. I'll see if they'll send you one. Or it might be a good Christmas present. So as far as functionality goes and sound quality, I give it a thumbs up. I definitely would recommend these. Now there's one more test that I'd like to run that we've all done, and it's annoying, but I wanted to see how well it does. Got an old cell phone here. I'm going to plug this in. We're going to do the oops, I dropped my phone or music player while I'm listening to headphones, and see what happens. Okay, here we go. Looking at my phone, enjoying some YouTube video or something, and oops. Ow. Pretty good pull. So they did not come loose from the player. Okay, let's check to see if there's any damage. Actually, there's a scuff mark on this bud. I'll show you in just a bit. And that one seems to be good. Pulled loose just a hair, so they're definitely nice and sturdy as far as being on the cable. That looks good. Seems to be intact there. And then this piece. So a typical standard drop seems to be just fine. Let me show you the damage on that one bud. I'm not sure you can really even see that, but it's just one little ding mark right there where it hit the rocks. Other than that, a single drop seems to have caused no damage at all. After 2 weeks of testing, I definitely approve these for use outside. I haven't done any running yet to see how well they stand up to sweating, but I don't really see much of an issue from this point. I like the flat cable design. Definitely keeps things from getting tangled. I will be using the one-button phone answering option often, and I also am glad that it came with 2 buds, but I like the angled one a little bit better. So if you would like to try these out for yourself, I've got a link to Amazon down in the description, and if you get one of these, let me know what you think about them. Thanks for watching. I'm Seth Johnson with Land House, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. They come untangled very easily.